Before we dive into this chilling tale, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Trust me, I never should have booked that cheap motel off the interstate. But after a long day of driving, I was desperate for a place to crash. The neon vacancy sign flickered ominously as I pulled into the nearly empty parking lot. The night clerk barely looked up from his phone as I approached the front desk. His eyes were sunken, skin sallow in the harsh fluorescent light. He wordlessly slid me a key. Room 237. I made my way down the dimly lit hallway, the carpet threadbare beneath my feet. The air felt thick. At the very end of the corridor, I found my room. The door creaked open, revealing a musty interior that smelled faintly of mold. Everything about the room felt wrong. The wallpaper patterns seemed to shift when I wasn't looking directly at it. The ancient TV emitted a low, persistent hum even when turned off, and I could have sworn the mirror showed more than just my reflection for a split second. Sleep did not come easily that night. Strange noises kept me tossing and turning, scratching from inside the walls, whispers just on the edge of hearing. Once, I jolted awake to see a dark figure looming in the bathroom doorway, but when I flicked on the light, there was nothing there. If you're feeling uneasy, you're not alone. Hit that like button to ward off the spirits. Dawn couldn't come soon enough. I hastily packed my bag, eager to put this unsettling place behind me. But when I tried to check out, the morning clerk looked at me in confusion. "I'm sorry, sir, but we don't have a room 237, she insisted. "Our rooms only go up to 235. My blood ran cold. I led her back down the hallway, determined to prove I wasn't crazy. But where room 137 had been just hours ago, there was now only a blank wall. No door, no room number, nothing. I stammered out my story, showing her the key that now opened no lock. The clerk's face paled as she listened. "You're not the first," she whispered. "There have been other guests who stayed in rooms that shouldn't exist." Shaken, I fled the motel. But the nightmare was far from over. That night, I posted about my experience on Reddit. Within hours, my inbox was flooded with responses. Other travelers shared eerily similar stories about the same motel, vanishing rooms, unexplained phenomena, and in some cases, people who checked in and were never seen again. As I dug deeper, a horrifying pattern emerged. Over the past decade, there had been multiple disappearances linked to that stretch of highway, all unsolved, all last seen at or near that very motel. The realization hit me like a punch to the gut. I had narrowly escaped something truly sinister. Whatever force was at work in that non-existent room, it was hungry, and it wasn't done claiming victims. I haven't been able to shake the feeling of being watched since that night. Sometimes, out of the corner of my eye, I catch glimpses of that room, waiting, calling me back. If you've made it this far, you're brave. But are you brave enough to share this video? The spirits are always looking for new guests. I do want to know if I'll ever truly escape what happened in room 2. But I do know this. I'll never stay in another motel again, and neither should you.